folks, it's Maureen here, Stitchy Mac, and I'm back with a little catch up of what I've been doing in January. It's currently Sunday the 28th of January, so nearly the end of the month. It's New Year's, damn it. I thought if I don't do it now, it'll not get done. So, hi and welcome to anybody that's been here before, and hi to anybody new that's kicking around. Nice to see you. Hope you stick around. Put the captions on, you'll never understand me otherwise. And the captions can be quite amusing because they don't really get Scottish. Excuse me. So I'm just quickly going to show what I've been doing in January. We shouldn't be here for too long. I hope I can stay here before I get blown away. It's really windy here. It's been very windy over the last week. Like our fence last week, like Sunday night, it was mental. And yeah, the fence is now, part of the fence is now flapping about. It's being held up by various bits in the garden, and it's got really windy again today, and I'm like, oh, please just stay where you are. My main concern was with it that it was going to fly into somebody else's garden and smash something up, and like our fence is like blue on one side and red on like the neighbour's side, so it's quite distinctive. I would not be able to deny that it was my fence. So fingers crossed the fence stays where it's supposed to stay. Yeah, so where will I start? Right, I'll start with this one. I'm really hoping the lighting's not too bad. It's really, really gloomy today as well. I've hung on as long as I thought I'll do it in the daylight. Yeah, it's not looking very daylight today. So I will start with move my little cow. Wait a minute. I'll start with my Cartographica. Now, at the end of last year, I was working over there. I decided I would start back over here. This is really confetti heavy, as you'll see from the gazillions of threads. So I thought, let's have a little break. So, just to explain, it's my Cartographica XL by Tilton Crafts. I'm doing it 10 stitch, 201, 28 count. And yeah, my aim for each year is to get 10% done. So I finished at 30% last year, so I'm going to get to 40% this year. Which works out, I've calculated that I was doing it last year, I was doing it monthly, and it worked out like 3,000 stitches a month is enough to get me there. But this time I thought, I'll do it weekly. Well, I've actually kind of broken it down to days. As long as I do 110 stitches a day, that works out. I've worked it out over the year, less a couple of months. So essentially over 2 months, because if it's days I've not, there's a couple of months where I'll probably do other stuff. Anyway, I've worked it out, yeah, 110 stitches a day or 750 a week gets me where I want to be. And I've been doing that for January. I've been working on it either daily or every couple of days. And I'm really liking it. Because you just feel like you're not there's no stress. It's just like a couple hundred stitches. Done. But it builds up over the year, it builds up. So I've been coming down here, which is quite nice, easy stitch. I mean, obviously you can still see it's still quite kind of bookety. This is like a page that's here. But it's just nice because there's a lot of like 435, 3776 to fill in. So yeah, that's where we're at. We're back down in the Atlantic. We're in the Atlantic, and then we'll head over. That's Britain there. Scandinavia. That's where I'm going. I'm going up here in the summer. I'm going to a booked cruise to Norway, to the Norwegian fjords. Very excited about it. Never go on holiday. This is a rare thing for us, but we just decided to go for it. So I'm going to go from the bottom there, and then we'll go back up there, and then we'll go back up right here. That's where I'm going on holiday. Hence one of the reasons why I want that weekend. I'm not taking this one with me. I'll be taking other stuff with me. I'll see if we can get stitching done. But it's just a joke. But yeah. So, and I'm still not sick of working on this. I've been working on it for years. Sorry, I'm just going to turn it up. Been working on it for years. Still not sick of working on it. So, I work on it Sunday to Sunday, so I'm up to date this week, so I can leave it for today. The next thing I'll show you is a new start. It's my new, I've got 2 new starts this month. That will be me for a while. It's just coincidence they both started this month. So this is the Quaker's flags stitch along. You'll have seen this, I'm sure. Most people have seen this. It's hosted by TJ Crafts and Quilting, and the chart is provided by Vivsters on Etsy. And there's pretty much, I would say there's a lot of flags. There's a lot of flags. Obviously, I'm doing the Scottish one. Because originally I had seen it and they only had a Union Jack one. I was like, yeah, it's not for me. And they brought a Scottish one. I was like, bingo. So I made a little start down there. Obviously, just there's 3 colours. There's 930. Then 939 gives a little outline, and then it's going to be 762, which I forgot to order. I think I'd changed my mind. I was slithering about doing it on a dark fabric and using white, but then I decided to come back and do on a white fabric and do it as charted with 762. So I hadn't ordered 762 because I've ordered them all from, these are the CXC threads. I ordered them from DLS Hobbies. Some of them, I had ordered some before, which just had the one single label, and there was 2 or 3 colours in there that, the shading can be, it seems a little bit out on some of them between the CXC and the DMC, but but there was 2 or 3 of these ones that were different colours, and I'm not meaning just the shade, they were like completely different colours, and I was like, okay. So just to be aware, I'm buying CXC. So I've just thought, well, for this one, I'll just buy the bunch. But I bought this off for another company that still does a double label. The double label ones tend to be better. But I'm waiting just to get the 762. It's kind of there. But yeah, so that's my start. So I thought I'm gonna maybe try and do like 1,000. I was just working it out there. I'm gonna do like 1,000 stitches. I'm trying to get to 10,000. It's like 48,000 stitches or something. I'm gonna try and get to like at least about 10,000 this year. It's quite a nice easy stitch. I've just done that in a couple of days. Yeah, it's quite an easy one to just pick up. I'm working on that this morning. Now, this was my other news start. The reason I started this was for the full coverage fanatics. The various challenges on. There's a monthly one on. Once a week. One week every month. 1 week every month. And so this month it was nicely new. So you worked on your newest. You could have a new start or work on your newest one. So that's a no-brainer, wasn't it? So I'll show you this rabbit. This is Silk Queen. She's not in black and white. She's very colourful. So I made a tiny little star on this. As you'll see from the size. So this is ginormous. See, lots and lots of fabric. A tiny little start. And this is black, but it's not just black. It's black plus there's a couple of blends in there. I put it into Pads and Keeper, and I was like so confused. Like it brought up all the colours, and I'm going, why is there 4 152s with like different symbols next to it? Why is there 4 310s with different symbols? I was like, what the hell is going on? And then I went back and looked at the actual chart. It's all blends. I was like, oh my god. Let's just manually put in all the different blends. So I think and then so when I'm working on this, I'll probably just like try and colour complete as much as possible, like in a dedicated area. Like so that's like most of the 310, and then I went back rather than having like lots of and having to chop and change, just working one colour and then pick the next. It's like 310 and 939 and 310 and 3371 or something. Like those two, work a couple of threads in those. Like I said, it's not going to be a focus. It's not a big focus piece or anything like that. Yeah, so that's like so. And that's me that's how big it is, yeah. And that's me chopping 2 or 3. I think I chopped about 3 rows off the top to fit it onto this bit of fabric. But yeah. But it's actually I just wanted to make a star on it because it's so pretty. And my dog's just stolen my feet. I'm sat over on the sofa and she's just made herself comfortable. I wanted to make a star on it. And then on full coverage fantasy, the one for February is Big Strides, and it was to work on your biggest piece. And that, whereas this was the biggest piece, this one is now a few thousand stitches. It's like 20,000 stitches more. So that, I was like, I'm sticking with that. Even though I've taken off 15,000 or stuff like that, it's still gonna be my biggest piece. So that will be. I'll use that in February. That's my excuse to use it in February as well. Stitch on it. So I'm doing that. So this one now. So just put. So I started at the beginning of the month. I've categorized all my webs. So I have my one focus piece, then I have full coverage, fancy ladies, others, and smalls. Basic others is everything else. What I've done is, at the moment, there's 6 in each category. I do have more than that, but I've just picked 6 for each category. Tend to be the ones that are furthest back, like oldest. 6 in each category. At the beginning of the month, I roll the dice, or as I found out. Right, I'm going to show you. Not dice. Right. Sorry, I can't film. Okay, focus. Max has got little kings and queens. And yeah, the weird dice. I was like, okay, I think it was in some card game thing I had. I had it for them and I was like, so I went and just picked it up and rolled it and looked and went, what the hell is that meant to be? So I've had to rename all the categories. There are green queens, blue jokers, etc. Blue jokers. So I roll my weird dice. If anyone knows what that is, let me know. And whatever one it corresponds to, that's what I'm going to work on this month. So these are the ones. These are the categories. And that's quite good because like this one I've worked on, I don't think I touched it last year. So I've just picked 6 and I'll just keep working on them until I either finish them or get to the goal that I set for them. Then they'll get put away and something else will get put out. But it could be that the same thing gets pulled out 3 or 4 times and the other ones don't get pulled out at all. So this may just work. I might just do this for the beginning of the year and see how it goes. Because, yeah, we'll just see. I can make that. So this one here was my Yield Band Sampler. Chart by Ivyhousecrafter. It's from Etsy. Tilton Plus Shipper. Not seen it for a while. Yield Band Sampler. I'm stitching this on some 20, I think it's £28 even weave over 1/1, and this is using a Threadworks colour. So I'll try and yeah, it's picking up. So it's kind of burgundies, wine colours, and there's a bit of grey brown in that in there. It's really subtle. So it's I like it because it's not too in your face. So as you'll see again, ridiculously big. And oh my god, it's taken me ages just to get across these tops. So plan is to work on. So this month I basically did this bit here. Yeah, I think I was about there, so I've done this. So my goal for this year was to get to the end of this row, so I've only got that little bit to do. And oh yeah, and that one. And I think it's broken up into pages, so that's like pages 1, 2, and 3. I think I'm maybe going to try and get. I think I'm maybe going to try and get another 2 pages, like the 4, 5, and 6 pages done as well. And to be fair, that really stitched up really well, really quickly, and I really enjoyed working on it. And I was like, I don't want to put this away. I don't want to put it back in. It might never come back out. I might roll that dice and it'd never come back out again. Maybe I'll just keep working on it until I get to the goal. And then I was like, But we'll see. We'll see how the fates work. And if I don't like them, then I'll just picked it up. So that was that. That was that. What one's this one? Oh yeah. And theory, this is a new restart as well. Not that one. Sorry. Lost it. Yeah. So in theory, this is a new start as well. This is one of my smalls. Because smalls, I didn't really have any. I think I've only got like one whip. I'm like a little biscornu that was, was a whip. All the other smalls, I had them all kitted up and ready to go. So this is Summer. Buffalo Plaid Summer by Priscilla Blaine of Stitching with the Housewives. I got this off of the Punch Needle and Primitive Stitching magazine. This is Summer 2021. I had a subscription for this magazine for a couple of years, and you got like access to different really good value. I actually need to go back one there, maybe get another one. They've got some really nice stuff. So I've got Summer. That's also normally, that's like what they have on black. So I'm doing Summer. I put Summer in there and I put Fall. That's my other one. Obviously I've got Spring and Winter as well. But I had some nice green random fabric I had. And so yeah, that's been an exciting start. My god, but she even just like, I forgot about like stitching on like dark stuff. You really have to have good light for it. Actually, yeah, so essentially I've stitched the border. So what I've been doing is work, like for each piece is working 500 stitches, then going on to another piece, work 500 stitches, blah blah, and then coming back. So I've done two rounds on this as such. That's what 1,000 stitches I've done on that, which is quite good because it means if it comes out again, I can maybe like I'll come out again. I'll do a little bit in the middle. I'd hoped this fabric would actually be enough for all 4 of them, but I've realised that's not going to happen. It's not wide enough. I think I could probably get like 3. I get one there, and I'm like, I could probably get one that way. I really wanted all 4 of them with that, but or maybe I'll do summer, but I'll maybe get like another bit for spring and winter. That was that. And then, so that was my small. That's my old world sampler. It's classed as my others. And my fancy lady that came out to this month was Rapunzel. So I have my Mirabilia Rapunzel. I think I've got 4 whips in this category. I've got 4 Mirabilias on the go, and then I've added in the 2 Bella Filipinas. That I'm gonna start. I do have other Mirabilias as well that I want to work on, but not right now. So, sorry, this is still in the case snap. So, yeah, essentially, this has worked on some sparkly fabric in a month. So essentially, I was like, there. This is the middle. I think that's as far over now. I think I worked it over to the end. So I've done like 500 stitches this month. I think this is going to come out tonight because we've still got till Wednesday. So hopefully I'll do 500 or as many as possible for Wednesday. So it's got a second round as well. So that's where that's at. And there's the cut nice and greens, and then there's lots of brown. There's lots of brown here. So that's going to come out again, and then the full coverage. The full coverage piece was Bewitched Park by Leonard Ampernor. Sorry, it's a really crappy picture, but you know what his designs are like. Very autumnal colours. So I think I did ended up about 700 or 800 stitches in this. I wanted to just get it up to an even number, so I've got it up to like a 1,000 mark, not the 1,000. wanted to bring it up to like an even number so that every time I'm working it's easy to go 500. So essentially all those little splodges there are, that works out about 700 stitches. I'm just gonna work along. I'm just gonna well, I'm not really sure what I want to do. I know I've been with these, I didn't part. I must have just worked in all the part. And then this I ended up with a little part because I know I'd gone wrong somewhere in there, and so I was concentrating on getting this done. But I'm kind of just ominously hearing things banging about the garden. And I'm not sure if I'm maybe just the next month I'll come back in and work those part stitches down. Just to get them out of the way. Because with this I was just kind of working my way down. I kind of work down in columns. I try not to do it like in really, really strict columns because that's where you get lines. But just kind of working in kind of columns to keep it, because this is obviously gridded, so it kind of keeps it. Sorry. But yeah, again, this was one of those ones I was like, oh, when I'm working this one now. My husband's like, I want something up. I want something. Get a nice one to put up in the living room. Yeah, I'll pick one and we'll just do it this year. And I'm like, yeah, no. But this one actually would. She's like, I'm paying up with all these stupid women. All my cross stitch are fascinating, really. And all my full coverage are all fascinating. And so I was like, oh, actually, yeah, if I actually like buckled down, because I like started this in like 2016 or 2017, and I don't know why I don't know why it's such a stone. I don't know why it's taken me so long to make. Well, I know, because at the beginning I didn't have plan keeping on the bloody nightmare. But now I can. So again, it's like, oh, I wanted to come back out because I want to actually do some progress on it. So anyway, I think that's me for stitching wise. Knitting, I've done a little bit of knitting crochet. I haven't. Oh, I got the baby start. That's why I haven't really done much of my knitting, my stitching, my crochet, because I was doing another baby sampler. Which reminds me, I need to get them out and get them over. Go and buy some frames for them today. But sorry, I'll just quickly show you. So this is going to be a hat. See? Right? I made a cowl. This is Aurora. It's called Aurora. I don't know who it's by. I'm not very good with wheels. I made a cowl and I realised like, I've still got like half of that bowl left. I did actually go and weigh it because I was like, yeah, so I've got enough to make that. So I think I've only got another couple of, I don't know, let me see. Yeah, another couple of rows to do, and then I start decreasing it to get it. Yeah. And I was wanting to get it done for like this winter because obviously we're getting into the end of January now, so. But maybe I'll maybe get put on the back burner because I'll not really need it now until next year. And then this is my big crochet blanket. It's not massive. I'll just show you that bit of. Anyway. So it's basically, yeah, lots of different. It's just all like double crochet. I don't know, whatever that. Whatever. I'm not very good with these terms. So yeah, it's basically, I'm doing it in shades blue. The pattern came in shades pink. I'm doing it in shades blue and then a little green. Yeah, and it just, and then it'll have a bit down the side and some tassels or something. It's just basically a big crochet blanket. But I like it just sometimes just to work on. It's not, there's no like time scale for that. It's just like having it there. So that's knitting and crochet. And I'm getting back into reading. At the end of last year I'd read Papillon by Henri. It's French chap, French penal colonies in the 30s and 40s, you know, quite a well-known book. Anyway, I'd finished reading that, and it was at the beginning I was like, and then I got really into it, and I was like, I really enjoying reading, so I was like, right, okay, I've been really getting back into reading. So I've read a couple of books this month. I read a lovely Daniel Steele fairy tale thing that was on Prime Reading. It was fluff, lovely, light, nice fluff. I read another one, The Tea Planter's Daughter by. I'm really, really bad with authors. I can barely remember the titles of it. But again, it was just a historical kind of family saga kind of thing. But like, you know, nothing too strenuous on the brain. But it was quite good. And then I'm reading The Lady of the Rivers. Is it Philippa Gregory? It's part of the. It's like the beginning of the Plantagenets. And she's got like millions of books. So I've been gradually buying them all. Every time I see them on, I buy all my books. So I'm a Kindle reader. I buy all my books on Kindle and I put them all on my wish list. And when they come down to like 99p or £1.99, then I'll buy it. So I've been gradually buying all this up, and I was like, okay, right. So I finally got the first book, so I'll read it. I'm really enjoying it. I've always enjoyed historical fiction, that kind of era. I've read all of Sharon Penman's books about that point, and I reread the first of the Welsh trilogy of the Sharon Penman books last year, and I'm gonna start rereading those. But I thought, well, I'll give this a whirl and see what it's like. And it's really good. So it's my lunchtime book. Yeah, so I'm really enjoying that. And then I've just started another one for my home book, which is called A Single Swallow. It's a single. Sorry, that's slow. A single swallow. I can't say that. A single swallow. Zhangling. And yeah, started doing that on the train the other night and coming home from Glasgow, and I was like, oh, I like this. This is good. Good. So yeah. So that's what I'm reading at the moment. On per weekend though. It's all to get that. It's all good. I need this, and I need to make sure everything's all on there. I'll take that with me when I go on holiday and cruise. I can't believe I have actually managed to get my husband to book a holiday. He's not a holiday person. So yeah, okay, that's it for just now. What my plans for today? I'm gonna do some more stitching. I need to go to the gym. I really need to go to the gym. Or I might see if the wind. Maybe I'll take the dog. I can't say it because if I say it right now, as much as she's pretending she's sleeping. Yeah, that's it. That's plans. And then back to work tomorrow. Right. Anyway, folks, it's been nice speaking with you, and I will hopefully be back. I'm gonna try and do 4 weekly. I'm gonna put it in my calendar for 4 weekly. 4 weekly every month, just depending what's occurring around about that time. But yeah, great chatting with you all. See you later. Bye bye.